The laughter cut through me like a blade. Melissa raised her glass, smirking as she spoke. I mean, honestly, how did I end up with such a loser? Laughter erupted around the table. My fists clenched under the cloth. She thought I was weak. Powerless. She had no idea what was coming. Melissa and I had met in college. She was sharp, ambitious, dazzling in a way that made people orbit around her. I was the grounded one, the quiet dreamer, the man who believed love meant loyalty. For years, I worked tirelessly to build us a future, a home, security, a life together. But somewhere along the way, Melissa's admiration turned into something else. Contempt. It started small little jabs about my career, my lack of social ambition. Then came the late nights, the secretive phone calls, the unexplained coldness in bed. I told myself I was imagining things. Until I saw the texts. Until I found the hotel receipts. Until I realized the woman I loved had been lying to me all along. I should have confronted her earlier. Maybe then, I wouldn't have had to endure this dinner, this calculated humiliation. But now? Now, it was too late for a simple confrontation. Because this wasn't just about infidelity. It was about how she enjoyed tearing me down, watching me flinch under her words. Melissa didn't just cheat. She needed to make sure I knew I was beneath her. And that's when I decided I wouldn't just walk away. I'd make sure she regretted ever crossing me. Over the next few days, I played the part of the clueless, defeated husband. I let her think I was spiraling, drinking too much, losing focus at work. Meanwhile, I was collecting everything. Bank statements. Hidden accounts. Messages. I dug into her financial records, her personal emails, every dark little secret she thought she'd buried. And then I found the big one. She'd been siphoning money from our joint account into a private fund, money she planned to use to start a new life with Mark. She was going to drain me dry and then leave me for him. That's when the rage became something else. Cold. Calculated. I wasn't going to stop her. I was going to make sure she had nothing left to run with. Step 1, I met with my lawyer. Step 2, I had my accounts frozen before she could touch another cent. Step 3, I made sure her affair became public knowledge, not through some messy confrontation, but by planting the evidence where it would do the most damage. Mark's wife, for instance. Oh, she was very interested in the screenshots I sent her. The fallout at his firm was swift and brutal. A public scandal, a wrecked reputation. Mark had no idea where it was coming from. Melissa, of course, assumed it was just bad luck. I let her. Because the final act wasn't ready yet. The opportunity came at another one of her carefully curated dinner parties. The kind where she surrounded herself with people she wanted to impress. She was in full performance mode, laughing, sipping wine, draping herself over Mark like she owned the room. That's when I stood up and tapped my glass. I have an announcement, I said, my voice even. Melissa barely glanced at me. Oh, darling, is this another one of your little projects? The condescension in her voice was razor sharp. The guests chuckled. But then I pulled out the envelope. I just wanted to formally let everyone know that as of tomorrow, Melissa and I will no longer be married. Silence. Melissa stiffened. What? I slid the divorce papers onto the table. I know about the affair. I know about the money you tried to steal. And I know about the job offer in you thought you were going to take once you left me. Her face went pale. The guests looked from her to me, tension thick in the air. Mark's wife, whom I had conveniently invited, leaned forward with a smirk. Oh, don't stop now. This is fascinating. I turned to Melissa. You called me a loser in front of all these people. But you forgot something. I leaned in, my voice low and final. I was never the fool in this marriage. You were. Melissa lunged for the papers, flipping through them with shaking hands. That's not possible, she muttered. The account's frozen, I said. Everything in my name stays in my name. The money you tried to take? Gone. Mark? Well, I think his wife has something to say about that. Mark's wife stood up, holding her phone. Oh, I definitely do. She hit play. Melissa's own voice filled the room. A recording. One of the many times she had laughed at me behind my back. He's pathetic. I just need him to keep the house running a little longer before I'm done with him. A gasp rippled through the guests. Melissa shot up, eyes wild. You recorded me? I smiled. No, you recorded yourself. You were careless. Just like with everything else. The weight of her destruction settled into her expression. Her social status? Ruined. Her affair? Exposed. Her financial security? Vanished. And as she looked at me, for the first time in years, I saw something in her eyes. Fear. Melissa didn't have much to say after that. She signed the divorce papers within a week. Mark? He lost his wife, his job, and the respect of everyone who once thought he was a good man. As for me? I walked away clean. Better. Stronger. The man she once mocked as a loser had just outplayed her at her own game. And that? That was the sweetest victory of all. Some people build their lives by tearing others down. But eventually, they forget when you spend your life playing games, there's always someone watching. And sometimes, that someone is playing to win.